Hello, and welcome to Deception for the Nightmare Princess. I've played this game before, a few times, with mixed experiences. Jump in. I'm gonna do a whole brand new game. I'm not gonna carry over save data. Okay. What's the deal with this game? I don't want to spend too much time going over it, but basically, this is a game in which you play as the villain, and at least in the main story, this one here, you play as like the daughter of Satan or some shit, and you possess like a castle or a factory or some other environment, and heroes, anime style heroes, come to defeat you. You can't attack anyone directly. However, you can set up traps in a grid-based manner around the environment. And in using parts of the environment and those traps, you basically, the whole game loop is to combo the fuck out of every person until they're defeated. Either you capture them or you kill them. And so you can get some pretty elaborate bullshit Rube Goldberg machines going, and that's basically the main appeal of the game. You play as a bad guy, and you Rube Goldberg the fuck out of everyone you see. That's the whole that's the whole full of the game. Also, you play as a sexy lady. Also, it's very BDSM themed. Whatever. That's that's the style and aesthetic of the game. However, the base version of this game, which pretty much mainly included just a story mode and I think like free battle, very fucking frustrating. I really didn't enjoy it. The main problem with it is that there are really good skills you can unlock throughout the game, but they're drip fed to you in the story mode, and it becomes the sort of shit where it's like by the time you unlock auto dodge, you need auto dodge because you're running around. Again, you can't defend yourself personally, but the thing is that there's going to be enemies who are like shooting shit at you from off screen, and while you're trying to like set something up, you're just going to keep getting hit and hit and hit and hit. And there are enemies that will teleport to you and do some long bullshit combo until you die, and that gets really frustrating as well. So, on top of like not being the smoothest game to control, it got really frustrating. And this is on top of the fact that there's something, and this is something I'm always gonna fucking bitch about with this game, and that's that even though you place traps on a grid-based system in the environment, the thing is that the collision detection of the different traps is not grid-based. It should be like cubic, right? If an enemy's hitbox wanders into that square, then logically, provided that the trap has activated within that particular space, and sometimes it can activate across different spaces, the enemy should be hits, or at least it should be hits in a consistent position. And that's a big fucking annoyance to this game. One of the first traps you unlock, as you can see from what she's standing on, is a big swinging axe trap. That swinging axe covers 3 different spaces, but the distance it can throw a potential enemy whiles radically depending on where they get hit. It's not simply... The idea is that when they get hits, they get thrown like a fixed number of spaces. But the problem is that even though they get thrown a fixed number of spaces, that's like a fixed distance from where they got hit within that space. So if they're like a quarter into one square, they'll get thrown that fixed number of spaces, but then they'll land a quarter into that next square. And that may not be sufficiently within the space in order to get hit by the next thing you want to hit them with. And that's where the game gets kind of frustrating as well. So there are a variety of things that really hampered my experience with this game. And this was a game I really, really wanted to get into because I thought it was just a cool concept. It's just a cool concept. Just do some crazy, elaborate, bullshit Rube Goldberg combo things to, at least as far as the main story is concerned, to elaborately, sadistically humiliate your opponents. And it's all about earning points and trying to get the most points in a stage and stuff like that. Well, of course, not dying. But it was so easy to die and so easy to just get staggered or even thrown into your own traps, which does happen too. You can trip your own traps, and that gets frustrating. So, with those things said, I had a pretty miserable experience with the storyline. It was very disappointing because I really wanted this game to work out. However, they released Deception for Nightmare Princess, which is the same game, enhanced re-release, physical copy, except they added this quest mode. And this quest mode might as well be a substitute for the story mode. The story mode is just a linear thing. I don't think you have any choices in how you play through it. It's just a fixed line of missions. But in quest mode, you have a there's going to be like they're going to force you through a few tutorial missions right away. But basically every single mission has up to 3 possible unlocks just for beating it. And if you beat enemies in certain ways, you unlock certain traps, and you can progress through it in different ways and end up fighting different bosses as you go through it as well. So you have a lot more choice and a lot more freedom, and on top of that, this character that you play as in this mode starts with Kick as an ability. So a really frustrating thing in the base game is that when you're trying to get enemies to fall into a trap, after you've already activated and whiffed with the trap once, and to be fair, and to be clear, this trap can be the setup for like 5 other traps that you've already set up. If you've whiffed with that trap once, let's say it's a rake. There's a trap you can set up in the game, which is literally just a rake that spawns on the grounds, and then when an enemy walks into the space, they get bapped in the face by the rake. If you've already activated that once, the enemies are already aware of it, and they can't be tricked into it a second time. So they will specifically avoid those spaces in order to attack you. It's so frustrating to try to, like, lure the AI into specific spaces, especially when they're deliberately trying to avoid them, because you don't want to reset up your whole fucking trap combo in, like, a different part of the room or anything like that, and you may not even have the traps to do it. But in Nightmare Princess, get the Kick. So you can literally walk up to an enemy, say, you won't step in that space, I'll push you into that space. You kick them in the face, they stumble back, boom, raked in the face. Axe swings into a vat of lava, fall out of the vat of lava. Boulder hits them on top of the head. They get up, they get blinded by a fucking jack-o'-lantern hat. They stumble forward, and I don't know. I shoot them in the face with a dart or something. I don't know. That's the sort of stuff that you can do, but it's made much more viable just by giving a character that can fucking kick. It's so helpful. So I've tried to record this before already. So this is I'm technically revisiting the game for more than one time here, but I want to do like a proper series of this. And I want to figure out how I'm going to stagger out the videos, and I'm not entirely sure how yet. But let's just jump into it. Let me check our options here. We'll do English. It doesn't sound very loud to me, but the volume's maxed. Hold lock on enemy. Do toggle. X is activate trap. Yeah, I like that. Ability 1 should be square. Ability 2 should be triangle. Yes. And again, I completely wiped my progress for this, so the only thing that I'll already have for this is a few achievements. There's kind of a whatever story for this. We're not even gonna bother with it. Blue panel shows playable quests. When you clear a quest, the panel will change to red. You can replay a cleared quest as often as you like. You can see the information on quests with no color, but you cannot play them. You can unlock these quests by clearing the quests immediately before them. So as you can see, we'll play this one, which will unlock this one, and then we'll have a choice to go this way, or just go jump straight to here, and then it will split off, depending on if we can unlock these paths. As you can see, there's 3 unlocks for every single one of these. A lot of them are repeats. The ones with the squares are just better versions of the existing ones that we have, and it also, I believe, gives us an opportunity to equip 2 at the same time, I think. Not entirely sure. But anyway, this whole section here is really just our, it's our, how do you say, our tutorial section. So maybe we'll just make all these missions our first one. So let's try it out. We'll unlock Kick with this, guaranteed. And then the second one will be, so the soldier set, that's just like custom mode stuff. So we can unlock custom mode by doing this, but I'm not too worried about it. Our main character is Belguirie, which sounds really weird, and I'm not entirely sure how you're normally supposed to pronounce it, but I looked up the Romaji for their name, and it sounds like their name is supposed to be Belguirie. But of course, if there's a U in there, it's possible that the U is silent. So it might just be Belguirie, which is especially ironic because I'm mentioning the U, B-E-L-U, because it's V-E-R-U in the Japanese. So, well, how do I say it? B-E-R-U, Velu, but then if the U is silent, it could just be Vel, but then the G-U is not silent, so it'd be Belguirie, or, I don't know. It's fucking weird, dude. It's, I don't know how you're supposed to translate this shit. I'm just gonna call her Belguirie. See, she says Belguirie, so we're gonna go with that. Belguirie-sama. Alright. So Diabolica is our equipment. So we got the Pumpkin Mask, the Swinging Axe Trap, Arrow Slit, Wall Nudge, Bear Trap, and Springboard. These are all kind of decent. Pumpkin Mask, you have to drop on a space. It'll, and whichever way the enemy is facing, they'll stumble in that direction for a fixed number of spaces. Swinging Axe Trap, I already described. It hits 3 spaces, and wherever it hits them, it pushes them a certain distance. Arrow Slit, I believe all it does is just hit for damage. It fixes to a wall. This is why these are called ceiling traps, wall traps, floor traps. Wall Nudge will slowly push an enemy from a wall. So basically, they have to be in one of 2 spaces away from a wall. And if they get hit by it, they get pushed to the 3rd space away from the wall. It's very slow, though, so it's not super practical. Bear Trap will just fix an enemy in place, which is super handy, especially in combination with the Swinging Axe Trap, because if we need them to get hit by the Swinging Axe Trap, the Bear Trap can do it. And Springboard is great, because it just moves characters. And a lot of the Elaborate Traps, which is what the blue ones are good at moving characters. The yellow ones are Humiliating Traps, and those get us extra points. And Swinging Axe Trap does extra damage so we can kill enemies. At least that's my understanding of it. You have all traps can be reactivated instantly, which is kind of a whatever skill. I don't think I'm going to use that too much, but we'll take it. And we'll start. What gets really tricky about this game is that the enemies you go up against will get increasing immunities to various types of traps. So if we look here, there would be symbols in the bottom left corner of the screen underneath his image. That indicates whether or not he's immune to anything, but he's not. And that was the first mission. It already set the traps for us, so... Got an improved pumpkin mask for that. This one will give us dash so we can run kind of quickly. We'll take kick. Oh, it forces us to use kick in this one. Oh, and it locks us into what do we have too? So we have double pumpkin mask. We can equip everything that we have unlocked so far, so. Environmental trap there. I was just so entranced by those legs. Wait, what? How'd I fail? What was I supposed to do? Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a kick. I think what happened is my stuff was still working and the combo thing, it didn't determine that it was a true combo. Try that one more time. It could also be a delay between him landing and getting hit by the pumpkin thing. There we go. A sufficient delay between hits can break the combo, so that was the issue. There we go. We did not get everything this time. Did not get the improved swinging act. Defeat an enemy with a combo of 6 or more hits. That's possible. I could kick him into the environmental thing. Try that again. Gotta kick him into this. There we go. It'll be good to have an improved swinging axe trap because it's a good one to have. Hit an enemy with trap, clear the quest without taking damage. A combo that includes a swinging hammer. I don't already have a swinging hammer trap, so I don't think it's possible to unlock that. Unless we jump to this right away. Alright, so all of our unlocks require us to at least defeat an enemy with a combo of 4 more hits. Gave me this option now, but I haven't unlocked any other characters yet. combos, combos. Alright, now I get to set up the thing. How am I doing this? How do I open up the chat? Oh, circle. There we go. Duh. Okay, so what do I want to do? If I hit the little icon, I have to defeat an enemy. I'm not sure if that counts as... I'm not sure if I'm able to throw them into that little... Or if I go to stage trap info. So the little blue thing next to the desk there will cause this to fall. Crest of the Goddess is what we've already seen activate. That will shoot an enemy that hits that... It'll lightning bolt an enemy that walks into that little burnt space 2 spaces ahead of them. The hanging cage, if an enemy is like at critical health and we throw them in, it's like a Pokeball. We capture them. And we got these pillars. Okay, how am I gonna do this? They don't have too much health. What is the difference between these? Bonus aerial hit bonus? Unfortunately, I can't capitalize on that more than likely. Unless I throw them into this somehow. Possible. Alright, so I gotta wait for these to load up. Or, at least I thought I did. And try to kick her into the first trap. Your kick really only moves enemies like about a space. Alright, so that didn't work out. I'll wait for it to decon. Oh, or it did work. But that's not like a 4-hit combo. I gotta restart this. That's gonna be a failed mission otherwise. Alright. For that, may or may not work. So that didn't work as intended. I took too long. God damn it. I was pressing R1 to cycle through my traps. It was supposed to be R2. I technically did it. Better though. Okay. We unlocked the boulder, it just got auto-equipped to me. It's not super useful here. So the timing of the swinging axe trap kind of hurt me there. If it bounces back, by that point the springboard will be reset, because all these traps have cooldown. Springboard will be reset, and then I can cycle them back with the springboard, hypothetically. I want to kick them into this, though, because it's an extra hit if they get zapped. Work out. Here. See, they know how to avoid... They know they can avoid this stuff. There we go. Alright, wait a second. Well, that was a complete whiff. Unfortunately, they're prone on the ground, so the trap doesn't, like, trap them upright. That fucks me. Do the pumpkin mask instead. Get rid of that. Pumpkin mask them. I have to be careful here because anything will kill him at this point. Here we go. Okay, walking 3. Get an extra one in there. There you go. 8-hit combo. I guess I didn't earn any arc because I guess I the mission already. I don't understand. Okay, I got the swinging hammer now. I can do this. Auto-equipped him? Yes. Alright, so we want to... Clearly, we want to defeat an enemy with a combo that includes a swinging hammer. So one enemy. Alright, we got this stage. Supposed to trap marker, press X. Yeah, I figured this out already. Okay, so they'll get hit by that. I want to stun them longer. And then I want to use a swinging hammer trap to drop this pillar on them. Whichever direction I hit the pillar from hard enough, it will cause the pillar to collapse. So what I'm interpreting is happening is we get them to walk into the bear trap. Bear trap hits them. Swinging axe trap throws them to 3. The springboard... Rate of springboard was something else. Possibly stun them with boulder instead? I don't know. Gotta activate these fast. That's what I was worried about. Stupid swinging axe trap. Swinging Hammer. Well, I can't do it anymore because the environmental trap's already used. I gotta retry. Okay, so this is forced. We have to use this Swinging Axe Trap here. Immediately use the Swinging Hammer after that. Probably while they're flying. And maybe we'll use a Spring Ward to try to force them to have a little bit more airtime in that corner. Not sure. That is so bullshit, dude. Alright, so this is forced. Maybe I just springboard them back? I'm trying to incorporate the pillar, and I don't need to. I could throw them back into this, and then Swinging Hammer them also back into the Swinging Axe Trap. Near death, so I have to do this correct one more time. That's not a kill. Or rather, I didn't hit him with the Swinging Hammer Trap. Beat him. I'm gonna try that again. May or may not work, I'm not sure. Keep missing him with that. I'm not. They get hit. They get hit by the Swinging Axe Trap on the backswing. Gotta reposition the Swinging Hammer Trap. Possibly. Let's see. You're supposed to avoid traps you're aware of. I don't understand this shit. There we go. It's weird. Part of what also causes me to question it is that if traps are spawns too closely into walls and stuff, it can cause them to fail to spawn correctly. So like the Swinging Axe Trap, you could like set it up near some stairs or something, and it will like immediately collide with the stairs. Even though like part of its swinging arc for both the Swinging Axe Trap and the Swinging Hammer Trap are clipped into the wall on spawn. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work exactly. Either way, we got everything from that one. Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a claw. Where am I supposed to get a claw? I have to go this way. Okay. Finish an enemy off with the Justice Bringer. That's an environmental weapon. Trap to make him forward. Push Justice Bringer with it. Okay, I know how to do this. Am I capped out on traps yet? Swinging Hammer Plus. Have to be more picky about traps. Alright, the Justice Bringer is an environmental obstacle. Switch operated traps. Yep. So, The Justice Bringer is this big sword thing at the top of the stairs. The dude in armor with the sword. Right now, I believe if he swings down his sword, it'll hit anything in the bottom 2 spaces in front of him. But there's a switch, the top left corner here. I just don't see it yet for some reason. That will cause him to swing his sword down. But part of the challenge is also to push him down the stairs while also defeating an enemy. So what we want to do, we want to trap an enemy in front of him and then push it over them. We'll want probably to bear trap them right there. And then we're gonna push it. Probably with the swinging hammer trap here. But how do we get them up to that point? So we gotta be able to defeat them. Try kicking up that high. And then this is where the swinging axe trap may or may not work as intended, because it's on stairs. We'll try, we'll see. Oh, you know what? I already screwed up. I screwed up because I forgot I need something to switch. Which can be me. Which can be me. I'm just not thinking about this. Okay, so I think I can do the same trap hypothetically. Tricky. Okay, so I have to be up and watching from a distance because I have to physically hit the trap switch myself. Fine. Who walks right up to me this time? Damn it. Okay. The swinging axe trap pulled them out of my bear trap. That is not intended. Okay. Got a bit trickier. Doing this in the wrong order. Swinging hammer trap. Push this. Bear trap keeps them right there. Swinging axe trap puts them into the bear trap. And then we'll use a springboard. Throw them into the swinging axe trap. Make sure they're healthily. What? Oh, I got these all out of order. What the fuck? I had them activate at the wrong time. Oops. It's because I'm trying to build this backwards. It's equipping the wrong stuff for me. Alright, bear trap. As well use the special one. Got him. Swinging axe trap. Then springboard. There, okay. Springboard him up. Go. Stay right there. No! Why? The swinging axe trap only has 3 spaces! Motherfucker. That's that's part of what frustrates the fuck out of me, because swinging axe trap is clearly occupying 3 fucking spaces, but even when they're in that 4th space, they can still be fucking nicked by it because the collision doesn't give a fuck about the grid system, which sucks. One of the most bullshit parts about this game. Makes it much more frustrating than it has to be. Alright. I think the best thing we can do is maybe kick them into the swinging axe trap instead. Kick you into the swinging... No. First. Kick them into the swinging axe trap. Hopefully, they land here. And we bear trap them. Then... Swinging Hammer, the Justice Bringer, onto them. We also have to activate the Justice Bringer, so this is like a 5-hit thing. Bitch. Alright, slight stun. Axe trap. There we go. There we go. Trap him. Activate this. There we go. There we go. Okay. So if you couldn't figure out what happened there, we kicked them into the swinging axe trap. The swinging axe trap swung them into the springboard. The springboard sprung them into the bear trap. The bear trap trapped them long enough for me to hit the switch for the Justice Bringer to smack them with the sword, and then I used the swinging hammer trap to push the Justice Bringer into them, which knocked them 1 space to the right. We got all the unlocks though. That was the whole point of that. Okay, now I need this for Claw. Inflict an aerial hit, inflict 2 aerial hits, finish off an enemy with an aerial hit. Okay, so we basically need to juggle somebody. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Grab this arrow trap. Want the rake. The rake is great, in my experience. It will stun an enemy to slow them down, and they'll move 1 space in any direction we want, which is super helpful. More than likely gonna have to juggle with bonuses. Yes. We have 2 swinging axe traps, we just need to juggle them a bit. We can do that. Have them walk into bear trap here. And then potentially they could get hit by 1 swinging axe trap in another swinging axe trap. Not super sure about all that. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Whatever, it was enough to kill him. Hold on, did I not get everything? Was that only 1 aerial hit? There's only 1 aerial hit? Aw, man. Can do that. Wait, we can fix it. Let's... The swinging hammer trap throws them farther. E, I think. Let's move them out here so I have a little bit more space. Swinging axe trap here. Swinging axe trap here. I think this is doable. I don't think that did it. This. I could. It's possible to do this pretty basic. Bear trap them. Swinging axe trap into a springboard. We'll spring them back into swinging axe trap. Swinging axe trap will throw them back in this direction. Hypothetically. Okay. Ow. Okay, that didn't work out. It pushed them further than I intended. We'll just start with springboard. Axe trap. I don't know how this works. God damn it, dude. If Collision worked on a grid-based system, this would be a much better game, honestly. Instead, it's so much just trial and error and experimentation. I still like this game, but that aspect of it makes it so much less entertaining. Can we just do this? Will this work? Maybe. See, they collide with each other, man, and they despawn each other, and that fucking sucks! Ugh. They're not even occupying the same spaces. So frustrating. Why do they need to occupy the same spaces? So this can't just be here, even though they're not occupying the same space. It needs to be a whole space away. And this shit... God. This is like impossible to dodge shit. On them both. There we go, finally. There. Jeez. That was rough. Got Claw now, though. So defeat an enemy with a combo that includes Claw, set at least 3 traps at the same time. I'm not sure why that's a challenge. Alright, Claw's a ceiling trap. Okay, okay. Claw is kind of weird. It picks them up, spins them, drops them on the ground, and I think they walk in like an L shape when they resolve. I know how to do this already. Oh no, it's just gonna throw them one space? That's kind of weird. The problem is, because it's a ceiling trap, I can't really hit them with a floor trap to fix them in place. Which means I can't bear trap them and then claw them at the same time, because they need to occupy the same space. So I need to get them into a position while they're standing, which is, in my mind, the best option for that is the rake. So, try that. We'll rake them. And hope they can get clawed fast enough before they tumble over, because after they finish the rake, they stumble a bit and then fall over, face away. Swinging hammer this? Swinging axe trap them into the thing? Possibly. It could also despawn it. Frustrating as shit. That has a good chance of just missing. I think the best option I have is Springboard, but I don't think this is all very damaging, because it's just elaborate and humiliation traps. In general, that doesn't do a lot of damage. This guy has a lot of health. Okay, that did not work. No. And we screwed up the environmental trap. Cool. Some environmental traps are reusable, but not the pillars. They're down, they're down. So as you saw, the claw missed because they stumbled to the ground. I can pumpkin mask them into a claw trap. Before they get to the end of their walk. And I could drop this boulder here as well. Probably be faster to do this. The boulder will roll down steps, that's the key there. Alright, so I need to kick him into this space. But he needs to be facing this direction. Otherwise it won't work. There we go. Alright, that kind of works. There we go. Alright, well that didn't go entirely as intended. Because the boulder not hit him fast enough. Try that again. Claw him. Hammer trap. Then boulder, and the boulder can probably wait a bit. Hits. Alright, we'll try that again. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Probably won't kill him, unfortunately. Very. I had to, in order to possibly do enough damage to him. Was that everything? Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a claw trap. Well, I could technically do this. I could just kick him into the claw trap. Back up a bit, please. Yeah, that's expected. Try to kick him into the claw trap. There we go. That count? Did that count, though? It did. Okay, good. Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a collapsing pillar. Knock over collapsing pillar. Okay, well we kind of just did that already. Much less health. It's on this stage. Okay. He doesn't have more than one health bar. Good. Kick him into the rake. The rake will springboard him there. While doing that, set up the swinging hammer, hit him. And we'll bear trap him. And I'm doing swinging hammer first, just because we need the pillar falling to resolve quickly. There we go. Yeah, it did it. I wasn't sure how much damage that was gonna do. Good shit. Okay, we got all those left here. We have the Lagrina fight, so that's a Trap Master v Trap Master fight. That's kind of a cool thing that they added in this mode. They have you fighting the other protagonists from the other, or antagonists, you might say, from the other Deception games as bosses. This will increase the number of traps I can use too, as it says trap sequence. Beat all enemies when they are enraged. How do I do that? Do I have that in rages? Sometimes a little bit better information. I don't know that I have anything that enrages. Oh, the Iron Rake enrages. Okay. The Iron Rake enrages. Okay, so I can rake them. Defeat an enemy with a combo of 6 hits or more. Defeat all enemies when they are enraged. Okay. Enrage and defeat an enemy is the literal condition. You can only do this with the rake, because you only unlock the wash bin. It also enrages after doing it. By enraging enemy with enter rake, you put him into your next trap. I don't know how long rage actually works, though. I'm familiar with this stage. My favorite part is the Brazen Bull. You throw them into it, they'll come out on fire. What else here? Yeah, this one says cannot be reused. Mines for 5 seconds. How much health does he have? Decent amount of health. Okay. I want to get rid of this, the chandelier right away, just because it obstructs you from using ceiling traps. Alright, now that that's out of the way, I can place traps in the middle. I can swinging axe trap them to the brazen. I may be able to do that. Bear trap here. We'll just try this because this isn't gonna kill him. Kick is so helpful. That is not enough. Okay. No. Or it could work. Well, he's dead now, fortunately. Wait. He will fall out right here. And then, I don't have too many movement options. Claws, I don't know. I'll just boulder him. There we go. Doable. Might be able to do this. I hit myself, but he ended enraged. That do it? Ah, fuck. What did I miss? Oh, it was a 6-hit combo, wasn't it? Alright, well I did everything else. I could just redo it for the try for a 6-hit combo. Okay, let's try this. Get rid of this again. Alright, now that I'm not trying to enrage him. There. Iron Rake. Swinging Axe Trap back this way. Pumpkin Mask. Maybe I kick him right back into number 1. It's possible to do infinite loops. I got him in there. Excellent. Ah, it didn't work. Okay, goddamn. Alright. That sucks. No. That would work. Genuinely don't know. Ow. Fuck you. Oh, the Brazen Bull needed to reset anyway. Whoops. Whoops. Get over here. Alright, into the Brazen Bull. That was not a full combo. I already heard from the sound effect, but the pumpkin impacted the swinging axe trap, so it didn't hit the ground and connect with him. That sucked. You suck my dick. Okay. Can do this. Awesome. Springboard him to that. Falls out. Gets raked. Possibly claw him forward. And then I kick him into the springboard again. Maybe. I'm not using stuff like Sticky Arrow because I know stuff like that will actually pull him to walls, and I actually don't want to be pulling him. This may not be fast enough for the Brazen Bull to reset. There we go. Oh, I can't kick him when he's prone.
ready?
The 8-hit combo at least. No, it is possible to loop somebody through the Brazen Bull, but the combo needs to be long enough where the Brazen Bull can reset off cooldown. Beat an enemy after performing an armor break. Same thing. So enemies have armor, and hitting them with certain weaknesses will cause them to lose their armor. Base is identical to the pumpkin mask. Except it moves faster, I guess. I'm not sure why I would want that. Base just seems worse than pumpkin mask. Like the wash base. Armor break. Alright, there we go. So this person is weak to boulders. It'll... Oh no, I was fucking confused. It won't even tell you what they're immune to. Boulders are their weakness, but they're invulnerable to floor traps and arrow traps. Doesn't even show you what they're invulnerable to right away. You have to hit the fucking triangle thing. It's so dumb. So armored enemies are invulnerable to certain kinds of traps, but if you can hit them with a boulder, by setting a combo with plus impact, following a hit with the armor's weakness, you can destroy the armor. It forces you to set up very specific kinds of traps. Again, just getting rid of that so I can. So she's weak to boulders, and she's got like 2.5 health bars. You can be hit by a swinging... It's an impact trap. She's immune to floor traps, so there's a bunch of stuff that we would want that's not going to work. And kick her into a swinging axe trap. What else works as impact? Only my swinging shit has impact. All right. I think the safest way to do it is to kick her into a swinging axe trap. It will definitely push her into this corner, and then we just boulder her. Might as well try to do a little bit extra damage. If we can kick her over the ledge here and she falls down... I don't know. Push her to spaces below the 1. I can't kick her that distance, though. I don't know. Very tentative concept. Try this. Come on. Oh, the boulder didn't want to spawn. There we go. Alright, now she's down to about a health bar. Did not exactly work as I intended, but okay. Finish off an enemy with an armor break. It's a weapon? Fuck me. Okay. This is kind of a challenging combination of traits they want. I think the easiest way is just to get them into a corner. As I've shown is definitely... Finish off an enemy with an armor break. I'm still not entirely understanding the armor break thing. I'm pretty sure I read that you have to hit them with an impact trap and then the thing of their weakness. What, you need to hit them just one more time after that, or what? I'm not understanding. Boulder. Swinging hammer trap. Get them into that corner. Wash bin. But I don't want to kill her yet. Oh, wait a second. I'm confusing stuff. Okay, she's invulnerable to grapple. I can still springboard her. I can still springboard. So for now... try to springboard her into the Brazen Bolt. Damage it. Ow. There, now I should be able to kill her with the remainder. Make sure I am understanding that. Finish off an enemy with an armor break. Combo that includes wash bin. Finish off an enemy. Dead. Alright, here we go. I finished him off with an armor break. I'm not sure if that means it was like the killing trap that did it. What? What'd I miss? Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a... what? I literally activated it. I couldn't even see if it resolved. Dumb. Dumb. Alright, well, we'll try that again. We can easily throw a wash bin at the end of this. Why don't we get you... soften you up a bit. Which we can't do because we can't set traps underneath this shit. Really dumb. Come on. Alright. Springboard into the Brazen Bull. Iron Rake. Do a swinging axe trap into a wash bin. Probably won't kill. That was pretty close to killing. Oh no, it wasn't close to killing. She has a whole nother health bar. Alright, we'll just try that one more time. Actually, I'm gonna just try to hit her with the swinging axe trap. Alright, now I should be able to finish her with what remains of this. Over here. There we go. Got it. Quest failed. What? How'd I fail the quest? What are you talking about? Oh, I have to perform an armor break. Defeat an enemy after performing an armor break. Okay, well, that's fucking dumb. Get this shit out of the way. Alright. Bring you right in here. Will also serve to soften them up a bit. What was the most damage here? 15. Arrow slits? 25? Bear trap. He didn't even go over the fucking ledge. Alright. Well, she's armor broken now, like. Okay, so I'm not throwing them over the ledge. I misunderstood. I thought the swinging hammer was actually throwing them over. Alright, we'll get rid of all that. Now for the final kill. Iron Rake into swinging axe trap into wash bin. There we go. If I had done that originally, I still would not have gotten all of them because that's not a combo that includes an armor break. Or finish with a armor break, whatever they mean by it. Alright. Capture an enemy with one trap combo involving the Chariots of Condemnation. I know what that is. The Chariot of Condemnation is admittedly tough to use. Blast Bomb. I don't normally have a use for Wash Bin. Big Blast Bomb, though. Okay. So, right off the bat, we need to armor break them. Arrow traps and bear traps will not work. They are weak to floor traps, though. Which do not include bear traps, believe it or not. Change the cannon's direction. Fire the enemy in suspended ceiling. Suspended ceiling can only be used once. Check the skills. Oh. I don't know why it says suspended ceiling. Nothing's called the suspended ceiling. Are they calling the hanging cage the suspended ceiling? I know what they want me to do. The trap. If someone gets pushed into the cannon, they get fired this way. But if I click this, it'll now fire them into the trap. They need to be weak enough to get hit by it, though. But that's how that works. They gotta be hit right about here. If you're a new player, there's no way you know how this shit works, even. Which is frustrating. So you can't claw trap them. And this all has to be one slick combo. Sucks. Blast Bomb is annoying because it's whatever where they're facing. Counts in 2 spaces towards swinging axe. This is just gonna be a fucking nightmare at a time. The problem is that this thing is on a constant loop around the whole stage, and it needs to hit them. That's the real problem here. I'm not sure if that will hit them into cannon. Like, my combo needs to be able to hit them, but they're invulnerable to them. What are they weak to? They're weak to floor traps. I'm genuinely not sure if this is how this shit works. We'll try this. This all is predicated on, like, very good timing, though. I'm not sure where this guy needs to be before I start my combo. Otherwise, it's gonna be retrying this again and again and again. Get over here. Get over here. No, they're immune to it. I need to hit them with something else before even that. Okay. That sucks. And I did not defeat them in one combo, so I already failed one. Is it even worth trying to armor break them? The claw trap is so helpful to just to hold on to them, though. Right. I kick them into the swinging axe trap. Swinging axe trap. To the springboard. It's already off. I'm gonna have to eclipse the fucking route this guy's taking. Springboard. Iron Rake. Then into Bear Trap. So I need to hit them with impact, then their weakness, then I hit them with a whole nother thing. Get over here. Well, that... I love RNG just ruining my thing. I don't have to do all these challenges at once, but I want to. I'm making this so much harder on myself just trying to fucking armor break them. The whole fourth thing I don't... Fuck. I'm not gonna try to do this. Just... I need to capture the enemy, which means they need to be critical health. Defeat them with... Capture an enemy with one trap combo. Hit an enemy with the chariot. Chariot... Yeah, let's do that. Let's just try to get you to get hit by the shit. I don't care if we do one trap combo at this point. Let it go. By that. I'm gonna complete some challenge by attempting this, one way or another. Over here. Okay, this should armor break. No. I do not understand how the logic of this game works. Am I not supposed to impact them first? Am I supposed to hit them with impact after I hit them with the weakness? Because that's the complete opposite of what I understood. Do that. And I'll have a swinging axe trap right there. Well, that seemed to armor break, I guess. Alright, whatever. Now let's try to capture them. Their health is pretty low at this point. And bear trap them now. Springboard them into the bear trap. I gotta make sure the cannon's turned. It is not. I'm not sure if this is even gonna throw them into the cannon, but I guess we'll find out. May or may not even kill them. The AI does know to try to avoid this stuff. Time. That's why you need auto dodge in this game. There's no dodge otherwise. Over here. Of course, my kick has to be on cooldown. I lost it. God damn it. Okay, so I'm not sure if the game explained it in the reverse order or I misread or what, but how I understood armor breaks to work is not how armor breaks apparently work. Oh. I need to hit you with an impact thing after I get the weakness notification. Why don't I do this? Into the bear trap. My swinging axe trap you bits. And not sure. There's not a whole lot to help do damage. It was 25 damage. Nothing to sneeze at, but like I can't take advantage of this, especially because they're invulnerable to that as well. And I'm also doing this in the wrong order again. Okay, so even if they're prone, as long as swinging axe trap is on, like the center position is on where they've landed, then it will hit them. I know this from trial and error. We'll hit them with the weakness springboard. Swinging axe trap will break their armor. The bear trap will trap them there. And maybe I can lead this with that. Turn the cannon. Be relatively safe, I think. Needs to be faster. Okay, fucked it up. Cool. Not do one swift combo. Careful. Almost got hit there. Okay, slow it down, slow it down. There we go. That is not enough. I need to do it again. Also isn't going to capture. Fucking cunt. Come on. Hurry. Hurry. Yeah, that is not what I wanted. There was like a quick time event there that I clicked. I don't think I was supposed to do that, but of course the game doesn't tell you that either. Let's try it again. Alright. I'm ending on Bear Trap. From Swinging Axe Trap. From Springboard. From Iron Rake. Probably be safer to do right here. Okay. If I can get her just to walk into the chariot at least once, something. Nice, you walked into it. Now her health is at least low. Here. Hurry. Hurry. How am I supposed to knock him into this fucking thing? I don't understand, man. How am I supposed to do all of these challenges? It's like fucking impossible. He doesn't chuck him into the fucking cannon. I thought he did. Is it because he needs to be? She needs to be standing up. That's what I've decided. She needs to be standing up, otherwise it will not hunt him. Maybe I'm completely misinterpreting that. I don't know. It requires so much more precise timing than I'm expecting, if that's the case, though. There you go. Sure looks like he just hunts him into the cannon, right? Wait for her to stand up. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes! Yes! Ah, finally. God damn. Yes! Got all of it for that, too. Oh, jeez. The whole thing, the whole problem with that entire plan up until then is that I didn't know that when the chariot hits her, she has to be standing. She can't be prone on the ground. If she's prone on the ground, there's like 2 other possible outcomes that don't involve her being punted directly into the cannon. Jeez. Alright. Now we got the boss fight here. Lagrina. Beat an enemy with a combo that includes a kick. That includes a lethal lance. I don't have a lethal lance, or am I supposed to get a lethal lance? I think I'm able to do that just yet. Can defeat you with a combo that includes a kick, though. Dash. He's invulnerable to wind, is what that symbol represents. Fighting enemies who use traps will use their own traps quickly to avoid getting hit. Get up fast enough, you may avoid the enemy's combo. Make sure to always use L. Make sure to move. The enemy has you cornered. Take an enemy into a trap with you. Then get up and run away quickly or keep going with the combo. I don't know what kind of advice that is. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, the tricky part about Lagrina and the other trap users is that because they're trap users, they actually will avoid you, so they'll run away from you. Which means it's a little bit harder to lure them into specific traps. But they're still quite killable. So. Springboard. Do Iron Rake. Air Trap. Extra damage. Good kill, I don't know. The tricky part is getting the kick condition down. That's just a skill she has. There we go. Does a good amount of damage. Oh, that's kill. It did involve a kick, though. Didn't involve a kick. That is a killing combo, though. As long as I can kick her into it, then it works. Be able to kick her into this. Maybe I can make the kick condition easier for myself. See, I bear trap her, kick her into the springboard into the Brazen Bull. Iron Rake still moves her a space, and then I swing Axe Trap. Should be the same amount of damage. That up. There we go. Get this kick going. Nice. There we go. Now I got 5 traps I can take with. I have taken your power. What will you do now? Grr, I had a little too much fun. I think I will carry on with my own story, the campaign, loser. Lady Vilgiri, she too will be guided by the quest tree. Her story is part of an even greater quest tree. Currently, Lagrina is ahead. But as for which story will prove to be more correct, that is up for the two of you. So we will have to settle this once and for all. Where do I even get Lethal Lance? Am I missing Lethal Lance in some obvious place? I genuinely don't. As you can see, it really spreads out after this point. And these are 2 separate boss battles that you... Alright, so I guess this will... I'll consider this to be like section 2, and maybe I'll like make one of the sections just be getting to... That's not a boss. Be like getting to one of the bosses. Be like Lagrina 1. Number of edit parts you have has changed, okay? At least, take this off and put that. There you go. Now I got auto defense. Perform evasive maneuvers when threatened by an enemy attack. Very handy. I'll take a lot less hits with it. Alright, that's just going to be my playthrough for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.